Good shot. Good board. Ooh.
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Orlando Magic. And the Magic start out with the ball. So with Irving on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Durant. Hardaway is out there with Frazier. Then it's Nowitzki. And it's Mourning in at the 5, roaming the paint. Lillard misses. Here are the Lakers with the ball. The pass to Hardaway. Goes back up. Count that bucket.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
Now Lillard. Here's McGrady. They get it back. Hardaway with it. Inside, Mourning. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Magic. Pass to Carter. Hardaway against McGrady. And he dunks it down.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Makes it off the glass.
And that's how you execute inside. Lillard, I like when he looks for his shot down low.
Here's Frazier. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Three-pointer, Lillard knocks down the 3-ball. Lillard's got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Shooting one. I mean, come on. Dirk is just this good. Even while taking the foul, he gets it to go anyway.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening. McGrady passes to Carter. Shoots over KD. And it's Carter missing.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Nowitzki kicks to Frazier. Back to Nowitzki. Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Dirk Nowitzki, a 7-footer, shoots it like a guard, knocks down threes, a ton of fun to watch. This dude's a unicorn.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Orlando. On offense, here are the Magic. It's a 5-point game. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. McGrady passes to Carter. Rodman looking it over. Back to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Durant, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's McGrady, and he lays it straight in.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Passes it to Nowitzki. Offline with his three. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Trailblazers.
Rodman ever ready to put his body on the line. He doesn't care about the contact as long as he draws the foul.
First trip to the line for him here, and he makes the first. Orlando making some changes. Hill, he's checked in for Carter. Mitchell comes in for McGrady, and it's Kidd in for Lillard. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Mourning. Havlicek comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Frazier. And so Hill will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by one. For three, Mitchell. They get it again. Here's Rodman, and it's blocked by Kirilenko.
He's got such great timing. Phenomenal rejection from Kirilenko there.
Havlicek. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
And it's Irving missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here is Hill, and the shot is good.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Mitchell against Harden, over Mitchell. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the basket by Hill.
Yeah, that quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special when he's driving the basketball. It's also his mindset. Now, no one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The Lakers making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. 55 seconds left to play here in the first. Harden kicks to Havlicek. Here's Irving. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here is Havlicek. Grant Hill making his last shot. The shot by Kirilenko, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kidd against Irving. Now here's Kidd. D right on him. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J. And Hill the bucket on the assist by Kidd. Kidd's got 5 assists tonight.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so it's Orlando. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
He's out there with Rodman. Then there's Kidd. Then there's Hill. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Daniels with it. Hayes on him. The three from KD. It's hauled in by the Magic.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Lets a floater go. Outside for Kidd. Another shot. Hayes, no good.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Daniels. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Well, once upon a time, Kevin Durant said he was tired of being second. Now, some thought he was chasing clout, but he clarified it, saying, I just lost in the finals. It wasn't about I want to be the best ever. I don't care about that. I want to wake up every day and do what I do. If we win, I know that comes with me being the best that I can be. Kevin?
David, I love the fact he is focused on the process. And thank you for giving us that report. Hill deciding where to go with it. And he lobs it up. The shot's good from Hayes. And the Magic lead by 7.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
The pass to Daniels. Outside, KD. Tries it from 19, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Orlando making some changes. Carter comes in for Grant Hill, and Tracy McGrady subbed in for Jason Kidd. The Lakers also changing it up. Nowitzki's checked in for Daniels, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Frazier.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Here's Hayes. Westbrook pulls it in.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And the defender challenges Lillard, but he's able to finish through the contact.
Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Carter, rejected by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Lillard, bounce pass. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Durant. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Raptors. That ties it up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Orlando now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Chamberlain's checked in for Orlando. Mitchell comes in for Lillard. The Lakers also changing it up. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Mourning. Havlicek comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Hardaway. Here's McGrady, stolen by Harden. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands, and I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Nowitzki. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Havlicek, and it's Orlando with the rebound. McGrady outside. The dish out to Carter. There's the 3. They get the rebound. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Russell Westbrook.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Chamberlain hits them both. The Lakers in the lead. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Nowitzki. Off target with his 3.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Mitchell up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Mitchell dishes to Hayes. Carter with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 2.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Magic.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you. Orlando was looking great right away. At one point, they had a 9-point lead fueled by some entertaining defensive and offensive plays. They were hot as the first quarter came to a close, making all 5 of their last 5 shots of the period. Then in the second quarter, the steam was let out. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Irving on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Nowitzki is out there with Durant. Then there's Mourning. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Frazier in at the point guard position. To the middle, Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 7 points for KD.
Even with the defender draped all over him, Durant locked in and laser focused to get that one to go down.
Here's Lillard. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's McGrady. Nice D from Nowitzki.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Good on the bucket. Frazier's got his first points of the night.
Yes, he did. The floor awareness of Nowitzki, admirable. Does a stellar job working the ball over to the open man.
Carter against KD. Carter, the pass to Hayes. Lillard from outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 10.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history. Logo Lillard has unlimited range.
And the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Hayes. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Tracy McGrady.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Kidd against Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Kidd with the bucket. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Lillard against Frazier. Outside Durant. Over Carter. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Frazier. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter. And so Lillard will bring it up for Orlando. Passes to Chamberlain. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Kept alive. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Grant Hill, he's checked in for Carter. Daniels, he's checked in for Los Angeles. McAdoo comes in for Nowitzki. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Frazier. Teardrop shot. Rebound by the Magic. Rodman's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
14 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop. Frazier's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Here's Hardaway, and it's blocked by Kidd. And they'll keep possession. Nice shot by McAdoo.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Magic making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Havlicek, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Hardaway against Mitchell. Poked away. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Here is Daniels, covered by Mitchell. Havlicek, the pass to Daniels. John Havlicek on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. A little pass fake there, froze the D. Nice move. And now a 7-point Laker lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Lakers passing it around. Frazier kicks to Hardaway. He takes it in, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Kidd. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Carter. And it's McGrady in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Offensive rebound. Irving surveying the floor. Durant just inside the line. Rebound by the Magic. Chamberlain got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. From past the arc, a shot by McGrady, no good.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Durant, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Chamberlain, to the paint. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Irving's shot is good.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
And they get it back. Hayes, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Frazier, he's checked in for the Lakers. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Carter outside. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Frazier against Carter. And the dunk by Mourning.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Mourning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
McGrady passes to Carter. And it's sent back by KD. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The Magic trailed by 19. Tipped away. Stolen by Harden. Durant in the corner. Back to Harden. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McGrady. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Nowitzki, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
High arcing shot, and Lillard with the lay-in.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
The three from Harden buries it from three-point range. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Lillard, right side. He kicks it to Hayes. Lets the three fly, and it's McGrady that time on the assist by Hayes.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Frazier against Lillard, and the pass to KD. Nowitzki with the ball. Frazier outside. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Love the response from Dirk, wasting no time answering with his own triple.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 18. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, because he was a reliable scoring option all game long, his team was not hesitant about taking advantage of his rhythm. I mean, they just made sure he kept getting the ball. You could tell they were thrilled by his success in this one.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Lakers leading by 18. Frazier right side.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
He hits the second from the line. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
For the Magic, Rodman, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Hill comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Mitchell in for Tracy McGrady. And then for Los Angeles, McAdoo, he's checked in for Mourning. Karolinko comes in for Frazier. And it's Havlicek in for Hardaway. Here's Hill. And it's Karolinko with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
Kidd passes to Hayes. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots it. Connects. The jumper drops.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Harden dishes to Karolinko. Havlicek with it. Picked up by Rodman. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Chamberlain's checked in for Orlando. Karolinko kicks to Havlicek. The three from Harden. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Harden skilled off the dribble, off the catch. He can flat out score.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by Kidd. Great game for him, double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Here is Harden. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Good board, Josh. One more. Ooh.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson.
Here we go.
Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Sacramento Kings facing the New York Knicks. And so off the tip, it is New York. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, George out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Duncan in at the 4 slot. Pass to Leonard. Knocks it down from distance.
They think that's a shot they can give Kawhi. They are dead wrong. This guy worked methodically to build that three-point shooting.
Here's George. Leonard defending. Lets it go. And he buries his first look.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Baylor. Here's Kuzi. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Kings. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside Russell. Pass to Kuzi. Leonard looking around. Shoots over George. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's got 5.
Well, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Here's West. Puts it up from 17, and he hits the jumper.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And it's Baylor missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And here are the Kings now. After the basket by New York. It's stolen. And now the Knicks on the break. And foul called. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Here are the Kings with the ball now. They trail by 3. George passes to Davis. Throw it down on the lob.
What a slick look by Paul George. Defense expecting him to shoot, but he decides otherwise.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. With the fadeaway. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's West. With the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. West has gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Here's Davis, and Davis slams it home.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Kuzi pass to Russell. Cuts off the pass. Here's George. Oh, solid D from Leonard.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And they're able to recover. 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzi. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Pass to George. Over Leonard. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. A minute 37 left in the first. Pass to Walton. Over Jones. And Walton gets it to go.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
The Kings trailing. Here's West. Shoots over Johnson. Thurman. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Drexler. It's hauled in by Thurman.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's George. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Moncrief. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Misses the layup. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Harrison. Can't get it to fall. The Kings leading. Pass to George. Puts up a 3. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Down low. 1 second left. And that one is hammered home. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Knicks out in front, up by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And for the Kings, we've got Anthony Davis. George out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Duncan in at the 4 spot. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Here's Drexler. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Kept alive. Walton got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Here's Russell. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Russell's gotten his second bucket of the game. Inside. Here's Davis. Here's West. Goes back up. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 8.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Pass to Baylor. The 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look, rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Here's Kuzi. Still without a bucket. Drexler hauled in by the Kings. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to West. Here's Duncan. George feels it out a bit. That 3's off the mark. New York trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Leonard's checked in for New York. The shot by Shea's no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Baylor. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Well, we're accustomed to seeing Kawhi as the finisher, not necessarily known as a passer, but boy, what a pass right there.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Over to the left wing. Here's Ginobili. Misses the 3.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Leonard outside. Pass to Walton. Shoots. And it's Shea's with a rebound.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Here's Barnes. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got rebound number 8 now. Leonard with the ball. Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
You see, Kawhi demands that you guard him physically. This guy's so powerful, sometimes it doesn't matter.
And here's Fox. No made baskets yet. Out to the wing. Here's Ginobili. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. Johnson with it. Out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Timeout called. Sacramento. .149 left to play in the second quarter. Ginobili, the pass to Thurman. Here's Moncrief. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Moncrief's got his first bucket in this one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Johnson passes to O'Neal. There's 47 seconds left in the first half.
And they're just staying with possessions on the offensive glass and getting rewarded for it. You have to love the hustle.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Moncrief. Here's Thurman. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the free throw, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
O'Neal passes to Arizin. Now here's Johnson. No points so far. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Drexler. Oh, swiped away. With 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Knicks leading by a point. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
And for Sacramento, we've got George. Davis out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Duncan in at the power forward position. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Kings trailing. And for the Knicks. Here's West. And it's good for 2. West has got 6.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Leonard against George. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. To the inside. Here's Kuzi. Sacramento grabs the miss. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Knocked loose. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Here's West. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Leonard outside. Leonard against George. Oh, solid D from Leonard. New York trailing. Pass to Baylor, and here's Russell. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Russell's got 8.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. George, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Oh, nice shot by Kuzi. And it's a 3-point New York lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Duncan. And there's the rejection. And out of bounds, the Kings will take it. And a quick look at how the Sacramento Kings schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday,
they have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
West misses.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Outside Johnson. Here's Drexler. No points yet. Here's Walton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Timeout called. Sacramento. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question. And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
On offense, here are the Kings. It's a 5-point game. Ginobili, the pass to Shays. Connects from downtown. Shays has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Johnson. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second-chance opportunities, and they converted.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Shays. Here's Thurman. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second-chance points. Thurman's got 6 points.
Second-chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Kings trailing. Pass to Ginobili. 35 seconds left in the third. Blocked. They get it back. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. And Russell's got the ball here for the Knicks. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Baylor, the pass to Arizin. Now here's Russell. Got a hand on it. To the paint. Here's Moncrief. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Lets it fly. And the jumper falls for him. Here's Moncrief. Johnson with the defensive effort. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks out in front. They're up by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis out there with Paul George. And it's Duncan in at the power forward spot. The Knicks with the lead. Now Leonard shoots over George. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Pass to Davis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
Both free throws good from Davis.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Here's Drexler. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Drexler. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
George. And the layup is good off the glass.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Here's Kuzi. New York, no good that time either.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Back to George. To the wing on the left. To take the lead. Offensive rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Kuzi, the pass to Leonard. Out to the right wing. Here's Kuzi. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack. They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
The shot. Rebound by the Kings. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Kings leading to the middle. Knocked away. Here's Drexler. Pass to Kuzi. Leonard outside. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Davis. Here's West. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Now a timeout called by New York.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Let's remember this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. So the Kings making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And it's the Kings with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Duncan, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's West. Pass to Duncan. It's blocked. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Baylor. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Sacramento now. They lead by 1. Wide open look. Bullseye! Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Leonard on the wing. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter here. Russell, the pass to Kuzi. Just 4 to shoot. Davis with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Leonard's got 6 for 14 now. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Kuzi. Here's Baylor. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis against Russell. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Now a timeout called by New York. They're losing by 3. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for New York. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Paul George.
Now, Kawhi Leonard, no stranger to big moments, right? An integral part of multiple championship teams. Now it's about standing and delivering at the foul line.
And so he hits both.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Here's West. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. And that'll put him up 2. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Scores tied at 57. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so here's Sacramento. We've got Davis. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2 spot. Moncrief, the pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by the Kings. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. Johnson, he's checked in for New York. New York trailing. Now a timeout called by New York. Out to the right wing. Here's Baylor. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Baylor's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Baylor. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The baseline Jay keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Left side Davis. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. And he lobs it up top. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. In overtime, here a minute and a half gone. Johnson tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. That free throw good from Davis.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Pass to Leonard. Over Jones. That one off the back iron and out.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Moncrief. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Russell. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 5. Rebounded by West. And Sacramento has possession. Sacramento again missing.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
With a step back. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Sacramento calls timeout. They're in front by 3. 29 seconds left in the OT period. Here's West. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. No good. A bit long that time.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grand.
What's good, NBA 2K TV? This is Kevin Cruz, and my favorite feature in NBA 2K24 has been the introduction of Pro Play. And I've created some mean Steph Curry combos that I take with me to every game mode, whether it's in my team or in the rec. And I have been absolutely destroying with this combo. And
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the San Antonio Spurs. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Russell is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Baylor. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kuzi in at the point guard position. Clock at 6. 18 feet out, and that one's good. Leonard.
From mid-range, Kawhi's touch is just fantastic.
Pass to Curry. San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good by Curry. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
When you talk about franchise players, Steph Curry leaps to mind. A guy who can put a team on his back.
Right side, Leonard. Over Bryant. Here's Shaq. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Holmgren.
Clearly a foul.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team. Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul. But O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Passes it to Leonard. Over Tatum. Here's Baylor. The second chance effort. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup.
Wow, what you can do when you're that strong and graceful. Just tremendous hang time for a big man. And, of course, Baylor converts a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Now, here's Malone. Holmgren finds Bryant. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Cousy passes to O'Neal. San Antonio with the rebound. Curry deciding where to go with it. Holmgren can't hit. Here's Cousy, guarded by Curry. Baylor, good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Now here's Malone. Here's Tatum. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Now Leonard. O'Neal outside. Leonard attacking over Tatum and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And the dunk by Kobe.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Here's Cousy. Softly drops in the floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Spurs trailed by 6. The pass to Curry. Back to Bryant. Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Leonard. Tatum's shot is off.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Now here's Baylor. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Bill Russell. To the inside. Rebound San Antonio.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Holmgren. Leonard against Tatum. Malone at the elbow. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. No good on the triple.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Shaq against Parrish. Drexler outside. To the left wing. Driving inside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:16 left to play in the first. San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
.112 left here in the opening quarter. Booker dishes to Parrish. It's rebounded by New York. Shaq's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Shots good by Rice.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Walton's checked in for the Knicks, and he's got his first chance at the line here. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Harrison. Rebound San Antonio. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Unzel, the pass to Booker. Spurs working the ball around now. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. And that one is off. Great D that time from Walton. Harrison, the pass to Russell, and he converts the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting...
Oh, he made it! He got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
Wow. That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just show.
And that does it for the first quarter. New York ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Drexler. Walton is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Baylor, and it's Kuzi in at the 5. Curry kicks to Malone. Bryant, high post. Over Drexler. Kuzi with the rebound.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
With the shot. Leonard, no luck. Spurs trail by 7. Outside Williams. Right side Curry. Pass to Bryant. Off target from 3-point range. Bryant's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's the teardrop. Kuzi can't hit. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. The 3. They grab their own miss. Malone. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Malone's got his first 2 points. Outside Leonard. Back to Baylor. Shoots over Parrish. The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned. And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass, and the great hands on the catch.
Outside, Kobe. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Hits it from 3-point range.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And the Spurs with some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Malone. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Williams. And a switcher also for New York. O'Neal's checked in for Leonard. Drexler scanning the floor. Here's Kuzi, guarded by Kerr. Passes it to Drexler. Here's Kuzi. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
They get Stephen Curry. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for San Antonio. And he makes all 3.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to Sacramento. Curry passes to Parrish. The shot, no good. Shaq with some nice D.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
The tray, and there's Baylor. That's good on the assist by O'Neal. Baylor's got 7.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Baylor against Tatum. Over Baylor. Tatum no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Drexler passes to O'Neal from 8, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Now the pass to Parrish. Back to Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
New York leading by 8. Here's Kuzi. He's got 5. Releases. That one doesn't drop. And San Antonio has possession. Here's Brown. Clyde Drexler grabs the miss. Shaq with it. Picked up by Brown. The offensive rebound. Here's Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Brown outside. Down low. Here's Parrish. It's rebounded by New York. Shaq's got his 8th rebound here tonight. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Holmgren the pass to Tatum. Now Parrish. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Brown. Got a piece of it. Drexler with the steal. O'Neal looking around. Drexler passes to Kuzi. Jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in. Kuzi's got 6 here in this quarter. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow. I can't believe it.
Woo. Wow, what a shot. And listen to this place explode.
And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Just a great first half from them, especially the second quarter. They're up 12. And taking a look at the Knicks, Shaq, what'd you think?
You guys know I appreciate when the team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take was. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So with Williams on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Tatum out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Curry. Then it's Malone. And it's Kobe in a two-guard. From the line, and it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 5 rebounds tonight. O'Neal passes to Kuzi. Back to O'Neal. Leonard against Tatum. 20 feet out, and again it's New York.
The offensive versatility of Kawhi, able to rise up and hit the jumper there with confidence.
Russell against Holmgren. Charity stripe shot off the left rim and out.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. The Knicks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Snatched up. Second shot opportunity. And O'Neal lays it in. O'Neal's got 9 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Bryant. Over Johnson. Great D that time from Johnson.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Outside Curry. Pass to Unseld. On the wing, Bryant. From deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long. Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
The Spurs making a switch here. Booker's checked in. New York calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The Knicks leading by 14. Now here's Johnson. Russell inside. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson dishes to Leonard. They get it back. Russell. He feeds it to O'Neal. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, the NBA created newly designed trophies to honor the major player awards. Each is named after an NBA legend, including Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, John Havlicek, and George Mikan. And Kevin, while the honor itself will always matter most, having some hardware with a famous player name isn't hurting anybody's hopes. Back to you.
Oh, I agree, David. Thank you. And here's Tatum for three. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Leonard, and it's blocked. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. And Bryant kicks to Booker. And he's going up for the alley-oop and taken away by Johnson. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they continue the road trip heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
So for the Knicks, Walton comes in for Shaq, and it's Baylor in for Kawhi Leonard.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Spurs trailed by 11. There's the pass to Kobe. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Malone, and it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Booker against Johnson. No good from Booker.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Ball's knocked loose. Bryant left side. Oh, Kobe wanting it more. The fire.
Hey, how about that high release Bryant has? Really helps him inside when the D there is attempting to smother him.
To the middle. Russell inside. Over Unseld. Rebound San Antonio. Parrish has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Bryant. For the 3. The shot that time not on target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Knicks lead by 11. And we're coming back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Russell is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Walton. Then it's Baylor. And it's Kuzi in at the 1. Here's Rice, and Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Offensive rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
From 15 feet away, he's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry with the 3. Steph, perfection from the arc.
I'll never get tired of seeing Steph Curry shoot. His ability to hit tough ones is beyond belief.
Scooped up. Kicks it out to Baylor. Pass to Leonard. Parrish against Walton. New York needs to get off a shot. Kuzi can't hit.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Williams. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. The Knicks leading by 10. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for Leonard.
Not enough. Kawhi Leonard is too strong to get rattled by contact.
San Antonio calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Moses Malone. He's checked in for the Spurs. Tatum comes in for Richmond. And the Knicks making a change here as well. O'Neal's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Baylor kicks to O'Neal. Dishes it to Walton. New York moving it around. Here's Kuzi, guarded by Curry. Here's Walton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
That free throw good from Walton. So Walton nails both of them. Curry with it. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. He kicks to Holmgren. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Baylor against Tatum. Here's O'Neal. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Kobe. Inside, Bryant sinks it.
Showing off the vision, Steph and Curry wasting no time finding his open man.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Walton the pass to Baylor. Shoots over Kobe. The shot by Baylor, no good.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Here's Kuzi. Leonard the pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Passes to Kuzi. Shoots over Curry. New York, no good that time either. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And there's the pass to Leonard. Here's Kuzi. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And stolen by Malone. Pass to Holmgren. The three from Tatum. O'Neal with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Leonard inside. Ryan's there. Kuzi passes to Leonard. Clock at 6. Pass to Kuzi. From deep three-point territory. Rebound San Antonio.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
You can see Holmgren anticipating the contact. Smart play to make sure he got the call.
Shooting three.
So the first of 3 is good, and that brings them within 8.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that trims the lead to 6. "34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And it's the Knicks with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And, you know, for a guy who sat on the bench his senior year of high school and was barely noticed by college recruiters, boy, DJ's proved a lot of people wrong.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shaq.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
Leonard looking over the floor. And so it's the Knicks with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest.
And for our finale for the 2K TV wrap party.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Sacramento Kings. And it's the Kings to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. And it's Wade in at the 2. Pass to Duncan. 3 on the clock. He shoots. The rebound, Celtics. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Here's West. First one falls. So he gets them both. Here's Garnett. And we're about a minute into the first. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Garnett. And it's rejected. Here's West. To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
And Davis with the block. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's West. From the baseline, Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Wade. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's West. Pass to Duncan. Fades. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, George with a steal. And he's going for the oop here. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Timeout called, the Celtics.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
On the wing, Wade. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. It's George on the wing. Here's West. That one's wide left.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Pass to Irving. Here's Garnett. And Davis with the block.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, come on, man. That was never going to happen.
Here's Irving off the inbound. Just 3 to shoot. And he's able to get it back. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it, just couldn't make the shot. George against Irving. Let's go with a three. Here's Davis. The second effort. And another shot. It's deflected. And he gets it back. And Davis slams it home. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And Robertson gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Irving. Rebound by the Kings. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
And Robertson gets it to go.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped. Here's Garnett. He's scoreless. Here's Robertson. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Timeout called, the Kings.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
1:02 left in the first quarter. Here's Moncrief, 14 feet away. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Nice move to get inside, but then the D's right there waiting for him.
Here's Moncrief, pass to Thurman. Here's Moncrief. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's George. Fires from deep. The rebound, Celtics. Garnett's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Here's Robertson. And rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Robertson. So it's a tie game as we end the first. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And Boston has possession. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And for the Celtics, Shays passes to Ginobili. Here's Garnett. Yet to see a basket. Second shot opportunity. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. stolen away. Here's Robertson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. So the Kings making a change here. Fox is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to Thurman. Here's Ginobili. And he banks in the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Robertson. He's covered by Fox. Here's McHale. Second chance shot. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. And Fox, here we go. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Pass to Irving. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a quick look at how the Sacramento Kings schedule is shaping up. On Friday, then on Monday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against the Cavaliers, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
The Celtics making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside.
They're lucky to be holding on to this lead after the inconsistent first quarter. But they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up.
Here's Gilmore. Will it go? And he lays it in.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Pass to Barnes. Now Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Wade. Here's McHale. Popping in on the layup. McHale's got his first points in this one.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Boston trailing. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. There's Davis with the 3. It's rebounded by McHale. Boston on offense. Here's Wade. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. Here's Wade. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Takes a 3. Wade misses.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Pass to West. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Again, the miss by the Kings. So it's Boston now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Maravich. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Here's Maravich. The offensive rebound. Tries again. They shoot again. Blocked. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Kept alive by Sacramento. Here's West. Here's Duncan. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Here's Maravich. George defending. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
And he knocks down the first one. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. And so he makes both from the line.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Barnes. There's 48 seconds left in the second. No luck on that one.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Releases from 15. And Robertson gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Here's Ginobili. The rebound, Celtics.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Celtics out in front, up 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And so far, they're out in front. but not by much as we head into the half. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And Shaq, what do you think about Sacramento? And that does it for our
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Celtics with the lead. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Davis. Then there's Paul George. And it's Duncan in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
George drives in. And it's Irving with a rebound.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
17-foot shot on the way. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Davis hits.
Now remember, AD only made 3 3-point shots in his first 3 seasons. Try and say that fast. So he's added that dimension to his game.
To the left wing. Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Wade. The shot comes out. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. 90 seconds into the second half now. Barnes finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
First one falls for him. So the Kings making a change here. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Irving, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's West. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Garnett. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Pass to George. Here's West. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to West. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. And here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Uh-oh, everything is going AD's way. He is in that zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
Here's Wade. From outside, off the mark.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Outside Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to West for the tie. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. West has got 8.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
So both teams changing it up here. Wilkins, the pass to Maravich. Here's Pierce. There's the triple. Here's Garnett. Misses in close.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
.141 left in the third quarter here. To stop the run. And it's Shays with a rebound.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable. As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
Maravich, the pass to Wilkins. Poke loose. Pass to Pierce. Here's Wilkins. There's the three. On target from range.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And the basket by West. West has got 10 points in the quarter.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Wilkins, the pass to Maravich. And the Celtics, another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Moncrief. Still no points.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Here's Garnett. And a strong finish with two hands.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Moncrief. Rebound Boston. Here's Wilkins. Down low. Garnett no good. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Celtics up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston. Pass to West. Here's Moncrief. Here's Duncan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Second free throw, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Right side, Irving. The shot misses. Jones with some nice D. Inside, and Davis gets double teamed. With some arc, Rebound Boston. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Davis. Here's Jones. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Kings lead by 1. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
They get it back. Duncan. Oh, he misses the dunk. To the paint. Here's Wade. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 4-point Boston lead.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Irving against Jones. That's tipped. Right wing. Irving goes in. Basket counts.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Timeout call, Sacramento.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Allie, thank you.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wade. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good.
Building the lead to 2 possessions, but they have to hope the miss doesn't cost them.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up. Take it away. To the wing, right side. Here's Robertson. Checked by Davis. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 4 on the clock. Another one falls for Boston.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The Kings trailing. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at SGA, so adept in traffic.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
And the Celtics call time here. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. The putback. Here's Garnett. Pass to Wade. This one for three. Nails it from three. Wade's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
West has gone 5 for 11 from the field. Here's Wade. Outside Irving. Back to Wade. Clock at 6. A minute and a half left in the game. No good. The Kings running out of time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And this is what makes SGA an all-star caliber talent. His ability to take over games.
Fades and shoots. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Pass to Wade. Wing shot on the way. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And an intentional foul right there. Here's Robertson. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not gonna lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And the Kings call time here. They're trailing by 6. 32 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're gonna have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
.32 seconds left to play in the 4th. .29 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. To the left side wing. For 3, George. Boston with a rebound.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to West. Jacks up a 3. Back to Jones. From deep 3-point land. Oh, gets the 3 to fall. And so it's Boston with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.